What is up, guys? My name is Lewis, and today is the day. Today being October 31st, aka Halloween, aka the release of Struck Dead, the new Trivium EP. Since the first song came out, Bury Me With Our Screams, we've had some major fucking news, which retroactively is gonna make me, when I listen to this EP, only think of Alex. Because, as we all know, now Alex Bent has left the band. He got replaced with Grayson for one gig, I believe. He's in Sepultura, that's the band. So, did I see? No, I don't think I saw Sepultura with him. But no, he's, as I was assuming, he's not the drummer. It's a drummer called Alex Rudiger. I've heard of that name over the years because he was on Rob Scallon's channel for a couple videos here and there. So, and people say that Alex is a beast, so it's just, can he pull off writing drums as well as he can play drums? That's the thing. Also, Death Above Life is not done. We still have 2 more songs to release, Neural Collapse and The Path I Walk. Speaking of it, I've got the vinyl right here. Probably the most unique feeling of a vinyl I have, and I think this was limited to 100 prints, at least the color of vinyl. I regret it because it's just a plain white vinyl, not a cool funky design like my fucking Descent one is. So I'll have these songs out before Death Above Life is done, because this is new birthday present, new toy. I want to play this now, then go back to Orbit. Also, another funkiness, Megadeth. I like the band. I'm not an avid listener. I love Rust in Peace. I love Peace Sells. I like the guitar work. I don't like the vocals, which I think is a general consensus thing in terms of Megadeth. The reason why I bring him up is because for the final album, we're dubbing the White Album, they're fucking covering Ride the Lightning. So when that is released, I think it's January, I will be checking that out, because I really want to see what the differences Dave has got to offer with that song. Because the solo section is regarded as the best part of the song, and you just know it's going to be completely different, and that's why I want to check it out. Anyways, let's listen to Struck Dead. People have said insanely good things about this song and Six Walls. Six Walls has a bigger title, but on my YouTube and Spotify it just has Six Walls, so I want to see if it's just a glitch in the Matrix or whatever. Also, I did pre-order the vinyl and a couple shirts, so I don't know when the fuck they'll be here. Anyways, let us get into Struck Dead right now. What does that remind me of? Something. That's why it's explicit, because he says the word fuck. Ooh. Oh! Right into a chorus. All the layers. I think it's 2-1. Unless it's up the neck, I don't know. Back into the chorus. It feels a bit different to Bury Me With Our Screams. It just seems chaotic, but in a simple way, if that makes any sense. I I've heard that riff somewhere. Go, Corey. Cool. That riff, something about it, very in wavesy. Cool. What happened? I like that rhythm. Tapping. It reminds me of Chaos Rans. Up. Up fucking key. This is Matt playing with a wah, I see. Okay. What we're building up to? Oh, we're not couldn't even not be building up to anything. Yeah, into the chorus. Oh, Hazel, fuck. Bum 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 bum. I don't know, something about that riff, the way I think about it makes me laugh. I don't know why. Bum 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 bum. I knew that was the end. What is that? What does that remind me of? It reminds me of something. Just the rhythm of the riff, not the riff itself. Because like it had like a gallop in there, and it's something in that I know from somewhere. Unless it's just from Matt teasing it the past couple of months. Because remember, this fucking EP was recorded like in January or some shit. So like the band has had this just with them for a while, and they've been, before they debuted Bury Me With Our Screams, they had this to a T in doing it with Alex Bent, and he will never play these live unless he does it with a different band, or if he does it by himself on like a stream or whatever, or a cover, because why not? A cover of his own fucking composition, basically. Technically not his own composition, but his own drum parts. But that did remind me of, like, there was some Vengeance Falls in this, some in wavesy type stuff. That chorus was pretty cool. I think it was a better chorus than Bury Me With My Screams, easily. Because I love because Trivium has like a distinct feel when it comes to like a chorusy part or even a verse part, where you have Matt doing his vocals along to a riff, but then Corey has like a lead going on in the background. The biggest one I can think of right now is into the mouth of hell we march in like the interlude type section. But yeah, that was cool because I liked hearing the vocals with the riff, with the lead it was doing, with fucking Polo going crazy in the background, with Alex there too. Like the chorus was a good blend of all of the instruments. That was good. I don't know how I feel about the new logo. Hopefully it's just for the EP because it's not even on the cover of the EP. I'm glad and sad at the same time knowing that this will be the last time we hear Alex on drums, but we hear him at his absolute best. Thank you. Yeah. It's very bittersweet. Like I knew as soon as that news broke out that this EP release was gonna be like almost celebrated more than it was going to be purely because Alex has left. Because I was thinking that because usually when it comes to EPs or like one single or whatever, usually in a band you don't necessarily think back to them if they're not like a big song. But since it's Alex's last outing, I think I'll go back to these more than I think I was going to. I don't know. I say that, but I go back to the EPs all the time with Orbit Culture. But who knows? Man, Alex Band, I'm gonna miss the hell out of this drum work. What an absolute animal. Yep. In Waves 2. Lots of In Waves vibes from this one. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who heard that type of feel. Then it was very Chaos Rainsy. Really In Waves 1-7, 1-5-7. Then Vengeance Falls in the breakdown. Let's re-listen to that if I was thinking that. Yeah, that was an In Wavesy thing I was thinking. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking music. A lot of Trivium to know. All the past couple of albums since Silence, everyone's like, oh, this sounds like this album, this sounds like that album. Even Matt himself says that, describing that, like, he says the Defiant is like the sequel to Deceived and all that shit. But it's gonna get to a point where like we're gonna look back on like, no, it's all relatively unique. So like it's just this sound now. It's like, because he always says like, oh, this will be more like Shogun, this will be more like Ascendancy, only because of the basis that it's on the drop D or drop C sharp to a 7-string guitar, and there's no 7-string on this that I know. So hopefully the album that they're working on, album 11, which they're teasing is going to be out next year, even though supposedly they've only done some writing sessions with the new Alex. I was assuming they had the album 11 done, but no, they didn't. So this is Alex Ben's last outing. This drummer is sick. They should hire him to be the new drummer. This comment here has reminded me on something I should say. Which Alex did the drum? The answer is yes. Whenever I will say Alex from now on, regarding Trivium, will always mean Alex Bent. And I think that's the same for everyone else. And if I'm talking about the new Alex, I'll say Rudy, because that's apparently his nickname anyway. So I think that's how everyone will like differentiate the two Alexes. Alex Bent, Alex Rudy. But yeah, what a song. I'm excited to check out Six Walls. Because apparently that is a banger. That's 7 minutes long. 2 minutes longer than this. This is a little bit of a tangent type thing, but you can almost tell when bands write for the sake of the music being hectic or making it be like insane for the album or for just like the listening at home, and you can tell when they're writing to play live. And this kind of feels a mix of both. The past two songs with Bury Me feels like it's written to be played live, but also written in a sense where it's hectic enough for you to sit down and still listen to. Because I know metal is probably the biggest offender when it comes to that. they write to play it live. So obviously metal bands will not write hectic drums everywhere so they can play it live. Sure, there are some bands who like go against that mold and like say fuck it, we ball. But I've noticed that over the years of listening to metal that they write simpler songs so they can play it live, especially when they have a long career, so they want to feel simple. Metallica could be one of them, but I'm thinking of other bands too that are like relatively new in terms of only being in the llama for 10 or so years. I think Architects could be one of them. I don't listen to them much, but people say they change their sound. Maybe Breaking Benjamin could be one of them as well. I don't know. I digress. That being said, my name is Melissa. This has been Struck Dead, the title track of this EP that dropped today. I'm a bit late in terms of my time, but these videos should be out when everyone else knows the songs. Because this song only has 7,000 views, and the next one's barely 5,000. So, like, it's very, like, oh, I'm seeing it early, which is pretty cool. What do you guys think? I like it. I think I like it a bit better than Bury Me, but I think the main riff of Bury Me is better. But this song is better than Bury Me, if that makes it. Especially the chorus. The chorus is what's making me think it's better. The leads were fucking sick. I guess I should announce it here, maybe. But I'm gonna be gone for nearly the entirety of November. I'm not gonna be in the Melbourne. I'm gonna be in the Cairns. But I am prepping videos. Hopefully, it's the first time I'm prepping stuff. I want to prep stuff, but there should be content popping out throughout November because I have more time. No, that's a lie. I have extra time, I should say, because I'm probably going to be up all day as opposed to being up half the day then all night because I won't be streaming. I want to do other stuff. So maybe I can do like the Borderlands video is guaranteed to be done up throughout November. Guaranteed. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't give a fuck. But yeah. But when I'm going to be still streaming for the next week and a bit. Like we're leaving the day after Metallica. Like it still hasn't sit in my brain properly that I'm seeing Metallica basically next week to the day. It's next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the week after. Next. Yeah, insane. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.